Hello, I'm Suzy Vance again from Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living, and I'm here with Allena McElfresh, an esthetician from Chesterton, Indiana.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I am good. How are you today?
I'm really good. So, what does an esthetician do?
An esthetician is, it's a wide range of things, but it mainly focuses on the skin, and that's the biggest organ of our body, which we need to take care of. So we just help people who struggle with acne or want to work on anti-aging properties and treatments, or have
For people like me.
well, mature skin, nice mature skin. We like to call it that. And people who have dry skin want to kind of hydrate it and moisturize it. And we also can expand out into lashes. So I'll do lash extensions where I apply fake lashes onto natural lashes. I do a lash lift and tint, or I can curl the natural lashes and dye them.
Oh, my student in the high school would love to meet you.
It's fun. I can do brow tint, so I'll dye the brows to just make the brows more prominent and show up more on the face. And let's see, what else do? I can dermaplane, so I can just feather the skin, just get dead skin off the face.
Like the aging skin that's sort of dead.
So I just help boost the skin. I can do lash services. People can expand out and get medical aesthetics. I can do like Botox fillers, all that kind of fancy stuff. But I just stick to like the natural kind of thing.
Did you imagine yourself doing this when you were a kid?
It's a dream. It's a dream come true, but never like this. So it's really cool to be right downtown in Chesterton, working next to my mom, let alone, and just doing what we both love.
That's great.
This is what a lot of people aim for a career.
So
that's nice.
You own your own business.
I do.
And this is something that were you thinking about this while you were in college?
Yes and no. I didn't think it'd ever be that possible, but it was something I've always wanted to do. I just kind of want to run my own gig, just kind of be in charge of me and not have to worry about anyone else, and just find something I love to do and not have to feel like, oh, I gotta go to work today, or just dragging my feet over to work. So
as you were finishing college, what were you thinking? Were you nervous?
I was working at Ulta at the time, which is funny because that kind of Ulta, it's a makeup and skincare store. And I was playing softball in college, and softball is something I played with growing up. I love softball, and I played it in high school and college, and I just knew like wherever softball is going to take me, that's where I'm going to go. I can do whatever. But then it turned into like, okay, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? And so that kind of just led me to a pit stop. And so I was talking to my mom, and she had her salon. She's had her salon for about 8 years now. So it's been like 5 years at the time. And I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to just go into some entry-level job or work in some office and sit at a computer desk all day. And she's like, well, why don't you go and look around and see if there's any esthetician schools or anything you could do with like makeup for the side, like because
she knew that's what you loved too.
I've always loved makeup. And
did you do kids in college?
Yeah, even in high school I would do my friends. In college I'd do my friends. In high school and college I would do like prom makeup on the side just to make extra cash, just something I love to do. Like, why not get paid for something you love to do? And so when I was in South Bend at the time, there was actually an esthetician school that had like cosmetology and nail tech program within like 5 minutes of where I lived at the time. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this. Like, it can buy me like a year to go to school, get a license, have something I can have for my life, and then if I need to find a job, I can do this on the side, or I can make something out of this as a full-time job. So that led me into going into esthetician school in Mishawaka. I went part-time, so I worked, and then I went to school for about like 24 hours of the week. So it took me about 8 months to finish all my hours, my requirements, and I took my hands-on test, our practical, and then our written test, which is just like a computer test. got licensed. I passed the first time, which was like, ooh. Yeah, it's always a relief. It's just like, okay, I don't have to like worry about paying to take the test and studying again. So I got that. And then there's actually a space in the back of my mom's salon, and it's been empty since they have been there pretty much. It was just used as like a storage space. So,
and this was a space, actually the whole space, your mom's space and your space, was the space that your mom's mom was in.
Yeah, well, there's history there for sure. So the landlord now who owns the building, his mom owned the building, which is my mom's best friend's grandma. So my mom and my best friend grew up together. Her grandma owned this building. She actually had a hair salon. It was called Dorothy's Beauty Box. I don't know how long it's like was running in business, but they've owned that building forever. And so the uncle, my mom's best friend uncle, he owns the building now. And so he had a space, so my mom and Janelle rented it out, and then the back was just empty, and they're like, we should do something with that. And then at the timing was just perfect. It was just like a God thing. Like, it's like, okay, like what if we make it a little like studio esthetician room? You can do facials, you can get certified in lashes, you can do waxing, you can do wedding makeup, prom makeup, all sorts of things, and just like keep going from there, because this industry just nonstop grows. And so I was going to school during that time, and then by the time I moved home, this would be like July, August of 19, so about like 3 years ago now, I was like finishing my test and getting licensed actually, which is kind of cool. My dad helped me just build this room, paint, put shelves up, put cabinets.
Put a shower in.
Yeah, well, the shower was there. It was like an old building. The shower is like in the walls, but yeah, it's kind of cool for that. But all sorts of tools, and my mom and I would just hit all these stores for decorations, just buy it, see if it would look good. If it didn't, we just take it back, keep the receipts, keep the tags on, and just figure out what looked good, what fit, what didn't. And so we finally got it complete, and then little by little I would open up every, like, not every paycheck or every time I got paid, but I would always just like save a chunk, and I would get like new serums or new masks or a new facial device. So everything I would get, I was like, okay, I gotta grow. I can't just have one facial and expect to like make money and keep growing. So I would just little by little, and then so I opened up in October of 19.
From 310-836-9.
And so October of 19, I opened up, and just little by little, I was mainly my mom's clientele, just getting the word out, like, hey, like facials, brows, all this.
And then COVID hit.
hit. So that would be like, I mean, I know there was like word of it, like December through February. And then we really hit in March of 19. That's when we shut down. So we were shut down from March to, I would say like May.
Wow.
So about 3 months, and it was just weird. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was really nice to just be at home, just kind of just do whatever, hang out, spend quality time with family. And then we opened up, and I was like, okay, maybe like people want to come in and get some like brow waxes for being like locked in the house for so long, just having like furry brows, or like maybe a facial, just depending how comfortable they are, just to get some like tension out of their face, or relaxation, or just clean up from masks. Sure. Yeah.
I have to say, when I lie on your table, it's like I disappear. It's like heaven.
That's the goal. I'm glad. That makes me feel great, because I just want people to come and just relax, just turn off their brain, just turn off their body, just relax. And
they did.
And when you wake up, you're just glowing, or you have some lashes on. So it's always nice to hear that from people. Thank you.
But they did come.
They did. Kind of like Field of Dreams. Build it and they will come. So just little by little, people would just kind of making appointments online. You can book online. You can call, text me, email me.
Okay, so where do they find you online?
You can find me online at freshskin.us, or Facebook, Instagram, at freshskin.skincare studio. Book online. You can call me, text me. I'll be happy to book you in and find you a time slot in a day.
Awesome.
And yeah, just little by little, I just have like little text saying like, okay, fresh skin appointment. Okay, what day, what time? So I usually base it off of like when people just book online, I'll just come in. And then if people call me or text me, I'll just put them, if I can, just kind of stack them so it just makes sense. So I'm not like so scattered throughout the week. But it's been working out really great. And there's days where I have half days. I work 12-hour days. I work Saturdays. I'll do it all. Like I'm flexible. I'll work evenings, late evenings. So it's nice to have flexibility, and not only for clients but for me too. Like Mondays, I've been taking Mondays off just to reset myself, reset work,
recover from the weekend.
Recover from the week and the weekend too. Yeah, so it's just a dream come true, really. It's amazing to be able to say I have a business and to just kind of run my life the way I want to run my life.
And you know a lot about skincare.
Yeah, I like to study. I like to read a lot. I always go back to my esthetician book. I always like to see what people like to do on their skin, what people don't like to do. Everyone's so different. So it's
true.
It's such a trial and error process too. And it's nice that people want to come and trust the process with me and let me kind of just experiment on their skin and see what works for them, or if they just want to come relax. Just at their hands at that point.
This is fabulous. So a little place in Chesterton is there for you should you choose it.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
My peaceful being goes there.
Yeah, it's nice to just relax, get away, and just calm yourself.
Recover.
Too. Yeah, recover.
Right. Reset.
It's good to do that to yourself. Self-care is important.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Allena.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you again soon.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.